Alright, so I haven't been posting much content because, well, there's just nothing to do in Cross Duel, bruh. I hit Plat 1, okay? I finished rank for the next 10 days until it resets. So now there's nothing to do. Raids are boring as hell, and Tag Duel is just auto-dueling for 30 minutes and then waiting till your orbs refresh, and then you just auto-duel some more. So I was like, okay, whatever, dude. Like, I'm bored as hell. I want to make a Cross Duel video. So let me see if there's like leaks and updates and stuff. So lo and behold, voila, we got some. So I'm going to go over them now. So up first, we got Utopia. So, Utopia's, no one's using it. It sucks. Utopia sucks. Okay, no one's using it. So let's see what buff they're giving it. Originally, when it destroys a monster, it gains attack debuff, I think. What's the original? Was this the original skill? Hold up. Give me a second here. Let's go take a look. So the original skill was when it destroys an opponent's monster, it gains 3 stacks of attack debuff for its master skill and 2 for the special skill. So now they're changing it to special skill is 2 stacks of attack debuff as well as an additional attack supplement. So it's making up for the amount of monsters it's possibly going to have to go through, which I think is a pretty dope skill change for Utopia. And then if you're using it as your ace, you get an extra stack of attack debuff and an extra stack of attack supplement times 2. Like that's actually pretty good. It sucks that Utopia doesn't have any protection, so I still don't think it's going to be top tier, unfortunately. It ain't going to be doing much, but this is going to be a really great card for adding to your deck, but not as an ace monster, but just as a normal support. So like, I'm willing to even test him out in my Z Metal Tank deck, which he probably wouldn't go too well with it. But what I'm thinking is using my Z Metal Tank right before it dies as material for this guy, and then see how well that works. So overall, Utopia buff, I think it's good. Now, Dark Magician Girl, I don't know why they're changing her skill. Like, I don't think adding a wizardry monster from your graveyard to your hand is bad. Instead, they're changing it to special summon 1 monster with wizardry from your graveyard. I'm not a wizardry player. From what I've played against them, they're basically OTK. They usually run 1 monster. Most OTK decks, most wizardry decks will run 1 monster and then have a bunch of spell cards and boost their monster. So by the time you summon your other wizardry monster from the graveyard, you would have already used most of your spell cards. So I think adding it from your graveyard to your hand is much better than special summoning. I don't know. I'm not a wizardry player, so you tell me in the comment, okay? Wizardry players, is this good? Is special summoning a wizardry monster from your graveyard better than adding it from your graveyard to your hand? I don't know. Deco Talker, when summoned, gains the following effects based on the number of monsters with link arrows in your graveyard. So they're changing his first skill was just originally immunity from position change to also getting another immunity, which is to immunity to attack and defense reduction, which is really good. This is what I thought it should have been from the start. Like, his first skill should have been immunity from attack and defense, but now they're giving you both. They're giving you immunity from position change and attack and defense, which I think is really good for this guy. And because now that he has immunity from attack and defense reduction, you can't use shield and sword against him. So someone summons this guy against you and he's got 0 attack, 0 defense, you can't shield and sword him and give him 0 attack. So that's actually a really good buff for this guy. And then number 2 is a stack of attack debuff, and then number 3 is 2 stacks of attack debuff. Originally it was 1 stack and 1 stack, so now they upgraded the third skill with 2 attack debuffs. So now you get a total of 3 rather than 2 if you have 3 plus monsters with link arrows in your graveyard. So overall, I think this is a good buff for Deco Talker. Overall, a good buff for Firewall Dragon decks. When I glanced over LINKURIBOH's skill, I was like, yo, okay, I'm making a video, okay? His skill is now, when he's destroyed, the attack of every monster in your opponent's lane where this guy was destroyed becomes permanently 0, which I think is straight up nasty. Like, I think this guy is going to be a top meta card now. I have LINKURIBOH. His skill sucks. He's a link monster with his master skill, with his main skill. So you have to tribute a monster to summon this guy with 300 attack, and his skill was only when he dies to a monster, make that monster's attack 0. Okay, but what about all the other monsters behind it? So now they upgraded Linkuriboh to what it should have been. Now every monster in that lane, useless. So they're going to have to tribute it off or use it as material or something. Combining Linkuriboh with a Crusher monster is nasty. You got 2 to 3 monsters in your lane. Summon this guy, they all be 0. Summon a Crusher monster. He's going to attack all those and inflict 300 times 300. 300 on 300 on 300. So that's additional burn. So I think Linkuriboh is very good now and very much usable. Sports Dragon Slugger. When summoned, all your monsters with extra attack gain 700 attack. 700 attack is a big boost, but having a big boost on a deck no one uses with a skill that's not popular is not that good overall. Extra attack needs to be more like the skill needs to. There needs to be a deck that could utilize. Like for example, inventors. Inventors can utilize. Like the inventor skill is utilized very well with inventor decks, but the extra attack skill is like it just doesn't do anything unless you're attacking directly. Like they should have made this guy when summoned either give somebody extra attack or give someone extra attack and this. So when this guy's summoned, he gives all your monsters with extra attack a separate boost. And also gives one monster extra attack. They're changing Forbidden Dress from only affecting one monster to affecting all your monsters. So all your monsters get negation removed from them, which is pretty cool. But not going to see much play because at most, only 1 or 2 of your monsters ever get negated. Like negation isn't... it's a really good skill, but not a lot of monsters can utilize it as good as Milla does. Milla's the best negate monster in the game, in my opinion. It's a normal summon, 1800 with negate, which is pretty nasty. Assault on GHQ, all your monsters gain super speed, is now updated to all your monsters gain super speed permanently for the whole duel. So instead of, it's not just until the end of the turn, which it's okay. It's not bad. That's an okay buff. I mean, the monsters with super speed are gonna die anyways, so having it on them permanently is not a big deal. When one of your monsters with extra attack is destroyed, all your other monsters gain 700 attack. Change to when one of your monsters with extra attack is destroyed, all your monsters gain 700 attack events and extra attack. See, they gave this card the ability to give your monsters extra attack, but not this guy. They literally just did it for this card. Give him the same skill. Like, you know how Red Eyes has the trap version, right? The new Red Eyes Black Dragon that came out that has the burn, and there's a trap version with like the same skill. Very similar skills. Do the same thing to this guy. They missed the mark. Like, would extra attacks decks be more popular? I mean, probably not, but like at least they're better, and it will give people a reason to actually test it out. There needs to be more diversity in this game. I think the same decks are just all too good. I've been using Z Metal Tank 2 seasons in a row, free to play, no problem. I have hit Plat 1 2 seasons in a row. I've only been playing this game for 2 seasons. And yeah, that's about it. Those are all the adjustments. Deco Talker I do have, but I don't have Firewall Dragon, so this guy's not going to be seeing much play for me. I do have Utopia. I will be testing it out. And especially Linkuriboh. I would definitely be testing out Linkuriboh. I think Linkuriboh is the best update in this whole list. Dark Magician Girl, again, you guys tell me. I have no idea why would they change this. It doesn't seem that good. I'd rather have it to my hand so I can have more options to see what I could do with the monster rather than just summoning it outright. But yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next video. Hey, it's your boy City Boy. If you liked that video, consider subscribing, hitting that like button, and sharing the video to all your friends and family. Help me and Panda make it out of the hood. We also have other ways you can support us. We got a Patreon. I got my Twitch stream, Twitch channel where I stream every day. There's my TikToks. I got my Instagram, Twitter, and as well as another YouTube channel. Thanks.